Okay, so by the title, you probably didn't expect my first screen to pop up like this with this screen. But in any event, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so basically, this is what Laser did look like, right? So we're on the same page, right? See how Laser isn't really loading. If I try to go to my desktop, it doesn't actually load, right? And the reason why mine doesn't load is because my Laser was seized. Okay, so they assumed that my last video that I did about them was talking about how Laser isn't coming back, pretty much how they're not paying and all that stuff. Now, I've never actually said that on YouTube, which is something that I should have said. But if you were in our chat, which is where I expect a lot of people to be, and I do apologize for anyone that's not in the chat, but if you are in the chat, there's a couple things that you would probably have noticed, right? Again, it's not going to load. It will at some point load a screen, but it will just be that same screen you guys just saw. It won't actually show you guys anything past that screen, so we won't be able to see like how much money I've earned, how much I deposited, stuff like that. I did withdraw about 6,000 right before November started, and it should have been it should have been about 8,000, maybe. No, it should have been about 9,000. I'm sorry. But for some weird reason, some of the money, as I was withdrawing, my deposits wouldn't go down. My active balance wouldn't go down accordingly. It would go down in chunks. So I started losing money as I was withdrawing money, which made it really weird. So in any event, I didn't really care because I started off with a small amount. So and also say like at the also, just so you guys are clear about what I'm talking about. So if I put in, let's say I put in about $200 to start Laser account, and then after a couple months, it said that I had an active balance of about, I don't know, $2,000, active deposit amount, and then I got $3,000 worth of a referral. When I go withdraw that money, I should at least minimum be able to pull out 5,000. So my active on the top was about 6,000, right? My referrals was about 5,000, but the active was including both as well as reinvestment. So when the active on top said 7,700 and whatever, and I started to withdraw, my total withdrawn should have said 9,000 or some change, or even 7,000, but it didn't. It said 5,800. So active, not total invested, active deposit, and then again I started withdrawing. So Laser was already screwing up at that point. But prior to that, in the chat, we'll get this a lot, right? So what people always want to know is when will Laser and when will all these other things disappear. So what I said was mid-November, right? Mid-November. So, and I'll just show you guys a few chats that I had went through, right? So this person said that I told him that mid-November I wasn't, that I felt that Laser was going to go away. First off, Laser should be dead. As you guys can see, this is the chat. I don't believe the chat is still up and running. Let's see, 6:23 a.m. Fasten your seatbelts. Oh, it looks like people are still typing. That's interesting. All right, so anyway, I said mid-November. Let's see, we can scroll down to where they hit 10,000 in mid-November, right? 10,000 what? I don't know. I don't remember. So that's not it. So we'll just keep scrolling. Here we go. So this person asks, this is Powerhouse. So if you guys don't follow Powerhouse on YouTube, check them out, Powerhouse Investments. I told him to turn it off. This is the investments, October. So in October, I told him to turn it off. And then I said, yes, the only button off, you have to. Everyone I know staying, but I predict mid-November. He said, once this withdrawal problem start, it's a matter of time. So basically, there was a problem already in October to be able to withdraw. So that's what we were talking about there. And then there's a few other people, if I go through here. For me, mid-November, that person said. I said, I'm guessing mid-November. Somebody said, in 24 days on Laser, I'm done. I said, I'm guessing mid-November. People will start withdrawing for Christmas and tax purposes. So that was me saying, do you think Laser will be around in December? I said no. And then I said mid-November. And then this person said, I didn't get the words. I said, what what they are trying to do doesn't sound like they can put it as easy as they think, right? So I said a lot of oh wait, this might be something else. That's something else. I'm sorry. So this is about them. This is about different tokens. But anyway, basically that was just me saying mid-November. I felt that Laser's last withdrawal. I can't show you guys because I don't have a way to log in. But their last withdrawal was supposed to be around these November 14th was their last withdrawal. So if you have an opportunity to log in and you can see, you'll be able to see that it was that day. Okay, so that's Laser. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and let me just pause it. So that's Laser. We'll see if it comes back. They still have a countdown on their Facebook. I'm going with a no. At the same time, listen, they seized my account, so I don't really care anymore. I have over $8 grand in that account, and I have a lot of my own money. I did withdraw, then I put most of it back, and I have a lot of my own money in there. Hexabot, I want to just see if I can do a withdrawal from them. Today's Friday. I did admit that I was going to do a withdrawal, so we'll click on wallet. We'll scroll down, and then we'll see what my account looks like. Withdraw. 0.02 is what we'll withdraw. We'll just do the whole thing. 0.024, right? And then that sucks. So we have to go. I don't have much money in here, so you guys aren't going to be seeing like $1 million. I just didn't want to go in here until a little bit later. So that's about 240 because I think Bitcoin. Really? That's what you want to do now? Blockchain has been having a lot of problems lately. So many people using the app. Coinbase has been having a lot of problems as well. So many people starting their accounts. All right, so we'll do receive. We'll click on here. Then we'll go here. Do apologize that it's sideways the whole time, guys. We'll click here. We're not going to withdraw our deposit because what's the point of that when we can just press withdraw? I deposited 0.05. And then once a week, I'm going to be withdrawing whatever's in there. So you see that TX ID? So now we can go back. And look at that, $236. Oh, look at that. Took a little bit of a fee. I should have recognized that there was a fee. I didn't. That's my own fault. But anyway, let's go here now. All right. So they are still paying out handsomely. I really like this platform. I wonder how long it will last. I will give a prediction on Facebook. I'm sorry, on YouTube this time. After I deal with them for a little bit longer, I'll start to try to figure out some other things. I do think that they'll last pretty long. But they need to have a way other than Ponzi. They would need to be more of a trading bot that can actively trade. They are doing a lot as far as trading, and I love the fact that they are trading. It seems like they're legit trading. So we'll see. I like the swing trade, and I'm also doing the reinvest at 25%. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. And then we'll go to the next one. Okay, so next one that I wanted to go into was okay. BitWallio. So BitWallio, right? This is the program that I like probably the most out of all of them. BitWallio gives you 1.5 every day. I do like Hexa. I do feel like they both pay me really good. So with BitWallio, what I did, and I do apologize. I like to apologize a lot, so don't mind that. But what I did was I actually did a withdrawal from BitWallio. Here it is. I did a withdrawal, was that 3 days ago, and I didn't think about it at the time. So what I did was I withdrew the money. I drew the money when Bitcoin was super high, and then I was like, let me just see if they're going to be paying out this still instantly. And as you guys can see, it's still instant. It's like 30 seconds. The other one was 30 seconds. This one's 30 seconds. So they pay out really good. And, I don't have any complaints. I don't know what they're doing to get their money. But if it's trading, that's awesome. I don't know how they're getting these Bitcoins, if it's a Ponzi scheme or not. I don't really know. So to be honest with you, I like it. You know what I mean? I'm getting paid. So how can I really complain? So if you can go to Didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. If we can go, sure we're still recording. If we can go to, there is a way for me to see. I forgot what I was trying to look at. Your deposits. So I gave 0.05, as you guys can see. Look at this, right? So this is what I get daily, and this is what I've gotten so far out of 0.05. So you can see I started with 51 cents, $51 on this one. I've already gotten back $41, $12 on that one. I got back $9 already. On this one, I've gotten back already 0.141 on this 0.03. I got back 0.002, 0.005. I got back 0.003, 0.002. I got back 0.00111, and so forth and so on. So you guys can see that they even keep track of where you're getting your payments from. So daily, I make on this one, I make 0.00075, which isn't a lot. Maybe I should have done like a half a Bitcoin, but I didn't. And I did what I was willing to lose if they shut down tomorrow. So yeah, so the fact that I've actually gotten paid out, and I'll show you the transaction. I'm sorry, I meant to show the transaction. So I'll show you guys the transaction of when I did it on the 29th. And you guys can see again that I did it while Bitcoin was pretty high. I just wanted to see what would happen. I think it's this one. Is this the 29th? Yep, this is it right here. So this is the transaction that I did. It was at the time that I received it, it was at 118, and you know Bitcoin's gone up a little bit since then. So it wasn't at when the Bitcoin was 11,000. It was about 10,000. So yeah, so you guys can see I did receive the money. I didn't actually use it. Obviously, you guys can tell I didn't use it, but I did receive other payments. This is I don't remember what this is. Oh, you know what? I'll show you guys that in a second. So yeah. That is that. So let me know what you guys think about this platform as well. All right. Okay. So last but not least, Daver coin. I wanted to see if, okay, so I went into the exchange, right? And underneath the exchange, you guys can see at one point, Daver coin was selling one at 0.005. That's $50, $54 if you want to look at it like that. $54 per Bitcoin. All I want to know is if you were lucky enough to get out at 0.004. So they went live in the middle of my day, and I had no idea that it went live. So I did not have an opportunity to try to sell super high. And as you guys can see, they are still selling, but it said that it shut down. So I wonder if they're still taking orders. So you guys can see, let's see. They look like they're still taking orders, because this time right here, if I'm not mistaken, it's about a minute ago, maybe a minute and a half ago. So I think that they are probably still taking orders. I know that they paused it because there were some issues with the orders disappearing. So again, I just want to just know if anybody was lucky enough to get out at that $40 plus number. If you were, comment below, let me know that you were lucky enough to get out, or join us in Telegram. You know, again, we share a lot of really good information in Telegram for these HYIPs, and it would suck if, no, I'm sorry, for ICOs and HYIPs. And obviously it would suck if there's some information that I never gave that would have been really helpful to someone else. So really, honestly, to be in there is a godsend. So if anybody has any information, some useful information, drop it inside there. You know, we are down to talk. We're down to listen. We're down to communicate. I'm not in there as much because there are some brilliant people in there, and I've made a lot of good admins to take over and make sure that there's no spamming. I've also made sure that there is no that there's nobody taking advantage of being an admin as well. So we tend to do some things in there and talk about some things in there that I may not talk about in my videos, only because it's deep. Some stuff is like really deep about, like, I don't really want to go into it too much. And I kind of feel like being able to talk about it directly with someone that has questions and I have answers, that right there is just much easier for me and much easier for everyone else. So if you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. You don't have to share. I don't really care about that. But definitely 100% join us in Telegram group chat. That's definitely where the best information is. If you are blocked in there because you are a spammer and you feel like you can come back and not spam, let me know directly. My Telegram is THE_KING_ the letter Q.